Today I'm going to show you how to change a tire on a car. So if you ever get a flat tire or have to change one for any reason while you're out on the road. And to change a tire, most spare tires are either like in the trunk or under the bed of a truck, and the tools are either in the trunk with the tire or in the cab. And most of the spare tires are not full size, so they're smaller and they're for minimal use only. So you shouldn't run them for more than like 50 miles to just because they're not set up the same and not meant to run as long. And the tools are always or should always be in the back of with the spare tire, and just a jack and a wrench. And first you'd start out by setting the jack up underneath there to get it started. Different jacks go different ways. This one, it slides up on the pinch weld underneath there, and you'll jack it up just a little bit to get some of the weight off the tire. And then you would break the lug nuts loose, because if you do this when it's up in the air, you'll just keep spinning the tire and it won't work as well. So you just break them all loose. And once you've done that, you raise it all the way up in the air until it gets off the ground. Once it's off the ground, you can take the wrench and finish taking the lug nuts off. And I already did this, but before you jack it up, you should put it like the emergency brake on to keep it from rolling, and make sure that you're on the flat, hard surface so that the vehicle doesn't, so it's easier to jack up and then the jack doesn't fall sink into dirt or anything. And so this tire's still good, but you take off the flat and put the spare back on the same way with that, and then you hand tighten all the lug nuts back on. Once you get all those hand tight, you'll lower the jack down until the tire just barely touches the ground, so you can tighten it back, tighten the lug nuts back down. But don't let it all the way down so that it doesn't put it off balance, because if you tighten them off balance, then it'll make the tire fall off later maybe. And then when you're tightening them, to keep it to go on in a straight pattern, you want to go in a cross pattern. So like from here to here and then across. And on 5, you'd go do the same thing. And then it just helps it get on there more square. And once you're done with that, you lower it all the way, the rest of the way down. And then you put your tools back in the trunk, and for different vehicles, like a manual, you put it in gear and put the e-brake on, and then sometimes you can put a block of wood if you carry that with you and run the tires, keep it from rolling. And you should replace it as soon as you possibly can, because they're not meant to be ran very long. And once you've had a spare tire on, you should replace that also, because they shouldn't be worn more than once. And today I've told you the different types of, or the dangers and differences of spare tires to regular tires and how to change one. Thank you.